Good evening. Welcome to Robert's Reader Room and Reviews. I'm here to do my latest book review. I just finished reading a couple of days ago. I wanted to marinate it on my mind of what I wanted to say and everything. I want to say this is my first time reading this author. He was on my Literary Twins Black Talk Radio last year. Around about this time, I think it was in March though. I wanted to call. Well, I called in. I listened to the show, but I wanted to say something, ask a question. But their conversation was flowing so nicely that I just didn't want to interrupt. It was so good to listen, so I didn't. But I just want to say that this is my first time reading him, but it would not be my last time reading him. I just want to say at times reading this book it was hard because of the situation. I got mad, real mad, and then I have like, hold up, it's a book, but it's so true to what's going on in the world today. And it seems like with I'm gonna say the people that's in that White House, they want to go back to these days of what's in this book. And I just want to say that I did my book review for this book, and I give this book 5 stars. And I really encourage you to read this for Black History Month. This is my second book for Black History. With no further ado, the book I am talking about is Black Hearts, White Minds by Mitch Margo. All I just want to do is this book gave you everything. It gave me everything. It takes place in a small town of Stockville, Alabama. You have the Geary family. You have Oleatha Geary, Lenore Geary, Thomas, and Miguel. And I'm just going to say that you also have the U.S. attorney coming from New York who is named Carl Gordon and his son John Gordon. And to me, I love Carl. He was the book because he was like, here you have a Caucasian man who is trying to take, trying to make a difference with black people. And this take place in 1964 in Stockville, Alabama. And it's very racist during that time. You have the Klansmen and you can't drink out of this water fountain. It's a colored water fountain over here. I'm just blessed I wasn't born back then because I'm I'm just gonna be honest. I would have been probably killed because and I look, my favorite character within this book, I would have to say, is Carl's son John. It was because he, I guess, because the way he was brought up, because it starts at home. Racism starts at home. I don't care what no one says. It's how your parents raise you to be. That's how you will be when you grow up to be an adult. John didn't have that in him, and I love that about him too. I love how Mitch you incorporate the kids into the book with the basketball, the drama. Well, it wasn't drama, but just the struggles of here you have John who's made friends with Thomas' sons, and all they want to do is play basketball. But no, the sheriff. I'm not going to say the sheriff. I could not stand, and people wouldn't allow it. They didn't want them on the same team, disqualified, just cheating and stuff like that. I just found that very overwhelming at times. These kids supposed to be able to play with each other, and they was like having these. I'm gonna say ignorant. Some black, some Caucasian just didn't want them playing with one another. Michael. Mm. I had a trouble with him through this book. I didn't like him up until the point I found out the why he hated white people so much. I kind of understood a little bit, and I kind of didn't. Because I'm gonna go back to his sister, Lenore Geary. What happened to her? I understand that too, but and what I take from this book and learn from this book, Mitch, is that sometimes you have to move on, let the past go. And Lenore did that. She moved on. She was moving on, you know, from the past and trying to live a good life. I love how you got her and Carl smitten with one another. And I just love the way it ended. Oh, I love the way it ended. Back to the mother, Althea. I loved her. I got upset the part about when she inherited what she did and what happened behind all of that. I was like, you see, you doing wrong, but an innocent child got in the crossfire. That's all I'm gonna say about that because you really need to read this book. I encourage you. I highly recommend this book. It was well written. I loved it. It consists of 336 pages. I said it again. I did my book review. I give it 5 stars. I just want to thank you, Mr. Mitch Margo, because excellent book. I love it. Look forward to reading more of your craft whenever you come out with more books. I also thank those who support Robert's Reading Room and Reviews, my YouTube channel. Robert's Reading Room is my Instagram, and Robert's Reading Room and Reviews on Facebook also too. I got a surprise coming up, so stay tuned. Thanks for watching and have a great weekend and stay safe. Bye.